Storytime, I was threatened. Suho. On the street.
Suho!
Hi, I'm Alana.
I'm Peggy.
And we are
Your Sweet Guys. It's a throwback story time.
And if you're like, that's not his name. Kim Jin-young. It was
Yeah.
over a year ago today.
Wow. Happy
That's
anniversary,
that would
Suho.
make sense, yeah. We just remembered it, and then EXO's doing stuff soon, so we were like, let's talk about it.
And it happened before we had a channel, so
Yeah.
so we didn't get used to talking about stuff and
We
telling you guys
threw it in
everything.
randomly during live streams, but
Right.
we never told the full story, and we thought it was
We
really
would like
funny
to.
and good. So we're gonna tell it today, and it's the story of how we ran into Suho in Times Square. So,
Times Square's been pretty good to us if you're
that's
familiar
a thing
with our channel.
that happened. We went to the EXO concert. The concert's irrelevant. That's not part of the story.
Right,
We
but
went
that's
to the
why
EXO
we're all in the same
concert.
place.
So we stayed in New York City in Times Square, but not like where you can look outside your hotel and see literal Times
Right.
Square. It was
Stayed
on
like the end of
on
Times
the same
Square.
street, but like the 3 blocks over, we had to walk a few minutes.
Yeah.
The concert was over, and we were back at our hotel, and we, for some reason, were like, Disney Store is probably open. Let's go
walk
look.
around. After the concert too, we were so fucking hyped up by everything that we were like, we can't stay inside. Let's walk around.
So we
Times
walked
Square's right
Times
there.
Square. We knew
Socialize.
things were going to be closed, but we also were starving because we had not eaten literally like all
Right,
day.
and we're like, we're in New York City. Someone's gonna give us pizza.
Yeah. Yours me, guys.
Just
Taking the city by storm, painting the town red. You know how there's like that middle? There's like a middle section of Times Square where the stairs are. Those red stairs.
Right. There's no like, like it's like when everyone's in the middle of the street.
So there's the middle, the stairs, and then the left side, and then the right side. And we were on the right side, and we were about to go back towards our hotel because we knew there was a pizza place. So we were like, everything's closed. We are not spending money on things that are not open. So we're gonna go get food. And in Times Square, there's like a trillion fucking guys and girls and ladies and creatures that stop you, buy my mixtape,
selling CDs,
listen to my spiritual talks.
Yeah.
Do this, do that, blah blah blah. If you've never been to Times Square, there's people that will like 24 hours of the day stand outside trying to get you to buy stuff, trying to get you to give them money, trying to get you to listen to their stories,
just saying weird things to you,
yelling out stuff. We start walking back, and I don't remember where it was.
I'm already tensed up.
What corner? It was in between. If you know Times Square, in between Sephora and the DoubleTree Hotel.
And there was like construction being done in that little area because there was like
it was on the street that we were on
and stuff
on the corner that we were on. I'm just like, you're not thinking you're gonna see anything,
right?
So
you just look
you're
around
not
at
like,
everyone.
yeah, EXO's in Times Square right now because why would they be? Like it's almost 12:30. So we start walking back. We're coming this way, and then coming this way, the opposite way.
We're literally
right
at
in our faces.
At a crosswalk.
Right in our faces. Yeah. We're about to cross, and I see Suho. And I literally, me and him are staring each other we're looking each other in the face. You see, we're making eye contact, and I went, Peggy, that's Suho.
Literally,
The man watched me say it right to him.
I was looking this way, and then Lana goes, Peggy, that's Suho, and I like just laughed and looked forward because I was like, okay, she's probably pointing at someone else saying it's Suho. We were probably 15 feet away from the man.
Not even.
Because it was like
not even.
And it was
as the traffic was moving, as the people, as we were going that way, he was coming this way, so it was just getting closer. And I went, Peggy, that's Suho, and he watched me say it.
Saw her say it, and then I looked directly at him, and he looked directly back, and it was like,
so he knew at this point.
He could see that our whole body froze up.
We keep
but
walking.
We just crossed.
He keeps walking.
I was literally just like this.
As it happened, it was like, no, okay. It was just like me and him staring at each other for at least 5 seconds, and he watched me say his name right to his face, and I was like, but I'm not addressing you, but I'm addressing you, but please don't look at me. So we keep walking. He keeps walking.
We walked literally person to person, cross paths, quick smile.
We keep walking, because we're not going to, like, turn around and be like,
so where are you going? Where are we headed?
And then we get to the end of the street, where it's like the DoubleTree is the end, and there's a man that plays the saxophone there 24 hours a day, I think. I don't think he's ever left since he was born.
With the case open.
He was born, he came out of the womb, started playing the saxophone on the side of in the New York streets. There was a guy that was standing like right in front of him, and he stopped us. They really get you.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to sell us anything. He just wanted to talk. So he stops us, and he starts telling us about life and spiritualness and loving yourself and God. And we were like,
we're just rolling with it.
because we're shooky.
Yeah.
We were like, no.
We were like, we actually can't hear what you're saying right now, but sure.
In one, out the other. And we stood there and talked to that man for like 5 minutes. Yeah. So we were like, okay, we actually have to, we are going to go, though. We're going to go.
Right. We're still hungry.
Yeah.
We were talking to him, and then we started making song requests to the man with the saxophone.
Yeah.
And then there was like a group of construction men standing around there who were amused by that whole situation.
I think they were gonna cross the street and they didn't because they saw us having a good time.
Right. We started grooving around with the guy with the saxophone.
We weren't like about to cross the street, but we were like trying to wrap it up.
Right.
And
slowly but surely trying to be like, ah ha ha.
Literally right across from the DoubleTree are those red stairs, and Suho was there again, taking pictures of the stairs with whoever he's with and all of his bags. And we didn't say anything to him. We were just like, no way, literally no way is he just here again. Is it just him again? It's not.
It was. Suho. We were in the middle of the conversation, and then we were like,
Suho's back again.
It's Suho. It's Suho.
But why is he right there again?
And he was like,
just at the, he just was walking away,
and he was like,
again.
He was like, Suho, and we were like, shh,
no, don't say that name out loud.
We were like, he's the whole reason we're here. Just don't look. Just say
The man
nothing.
goes, Suho?
And we went.
So the DoubleTree has like these poles, and we were like,
dove, legit dove. And
I did not hear anything you said.
Wait, nope.
I don't know
we don't know you.
I'm not associated with you.
When the saxophone guy was startled.
We watched Suho turn around when the man said his name. We were like, enough!
We were like, no.
We don't do this.
We don't want
this. We don't need him to look over here. We're
no,
not trying to.
Because then we were like, what the fuck would we say?
Interrupt him.
And we don't. And he was like, what? He thought it was hilarious because he had no fucking clue what we were thinking. No. And we were like, no, please don't.
We were like, can you stop talking, sir? So then we quickly made our way out of there and did not see whatever he was doing. So we were like, we're not gonna be a part of this.
The people who were standing around us, because we'd been talking and joking around for like a good 10 minutes before and like dancing and stuff, and then we fucking just all of a sudden shut down, and they were like, what are you doing? And we were like,
and it was like, when we saw him at first, when we saw him near the stairs, we were like, okay, that's a joke, and then we were like, it's Suho, and that's him, and like, just, and then there he is.
You weren't gonna say or do anything.
We were just out loud to each other once again, being like, oh my god.
Okay.
And then he's like,
and that was the EXO concert was the first, like, big K-pop event we've gotten to go to, so it was the first time that we'd ever seen anyone in the wild, and we were like, no way, and for Suho, who looks like $12 billion every single day of his life.
He's the richest man in Korea, the richest and hottest man in Korea.
We were like, no, that's not a real thing that's happening. This is a dirt place.
Wanted to get out of there as quick as we could, and we did. We went this way, and then this way, and then that on the side of the street of our hotel. So we start walking, and we went into a pizza place first because we were like, we came out here for food. So we went to get pizza. The people hated us and asked if we had Halloween costumes on.
Yeah, we were still dressed for the concert, and they were literally like, is it Halloween?
Like, can you get out of my face?
Like,
it's February, shut up. You started leaving, and
we're just gonna go back to our hotel,
which was like literally a block from the pizza place.
Yeah,
it's in between Times
Square,
sidewalk. Hotel, pizza place. It's in the middle of it. So we leave the pizza place and we come out and walk in the same side of the street.
Like a diagonal shot on the opposite sidewalk.
It was literally, we started walking and there was someone crossing the street going a different way.
Right.
And Suho again.
Fucking Suho. And we were like,
again. We were at the back of the restaurant. We were at the back of the pizza place, sitting in the corner, charging, and Peggy was charging her phone.
We were talking to a man about the karaoke place that he frequents.
Yep. He actually gave us a business card to go.
Yeah, and he was letting us know his favorite songs to sing.
And we were like, okay, let's go back now because this night I don't even know what this night
has been. We were like,
been.
you know what? It's best for us to just go inside.
We don't need to be outside anymore. So when we leave,
fucking right there.
We're on this side, but he's already been crossing. He already started to cross, and we were like, do we turn around?
Because we were like, okay, well, our destination is now in the same direction. We're trying to get back to our hotel.
It's out of all like the hustle and bustle. Like where all the lights are.
Right, it's toward the end.
It's where hotels and darkness are.
Right, so there's only like singular people on the sidewalk. And so
we were like, no, do we stall? We stood there for like 10 seconds being like, we're not following this man. We're not going to keep going and make it look like we're following him. Even though he was going diagonal, didn't see us at all.
Right.
We saw him and we were like to ourselves, we were like, this is weird for us to do.
We were like,
we can't even walk back to our hotel because it looks weird.
Right, so we're like, so wait, what, do we have to go back into Times Square now? We had just made a fool of ourselves in front of all the weird people. So then we didn't. We were like, we didn't want to go back into them. So we're like, we have to go to our hotel.
We stood there for like 20 seconds, waited for him to get a little bit further up, and then we're like, we just gotta go now.
We're like, okay.
So we just walked regular speed back to our hotel. We're at our hotel.
Literally, we're just going to the entrance.
Yeah.
And then there's a corner and then a hotel on this corner, like across the street from ours.
A side street, but then there's a main entrance too.
Right. There was like a weird, like, it said something like business entrance or something on the side. And
so what we're trying to say is, we're at our hotel. On one of the corners, diagonally on the other corner is the hotel Suho walks into. So we are
hotel.
XO next door.
They were across the street from where we were staying.
And we were like, no, we have to go inside.
And
we have to go inside. We're going inside. We're not. This is done.
No.
The night's over.
And we were like, there's nothing you can do with that information.
No.
Like, we saw that he went into, because well, first of all, while he was walking, we were like, we jokingly to each other were like, if he fucking walks into the hotel across from ours right now, or like, and like,
if he walks into ours?
Well, no, wait, we assumed, what was it, was it a Sheraton? We didn't assume Suho would be going into a Sheraton, so we were like, okay,
he could buy the Sheraton.
Yeah, so then we saw him go into it, and we were like, that's a fucking joke. No way.
So we just entered
went to our hotel.
And we were like, no, we sat and we thought about it for like at least 20 minutes.
Because we were like, they're all just in there.
We ate the rest of our pizzas, because obviously we ate one in the restaurant and took one to go.
Yeah.
So we sat and ate our pizza, and we were like, how did we see him at 3 different times? And all 3 times we were like, please no.
We didn't want, because
we were like, no.
Like, and you're like, no, we didn't know what we're supposed to say. If you see him, we didn't expect to see anyone from EXO.
At like events and stuff, when it's like you have a high touch or a photo op, we're like prepared to say stuff.
Right.
When you run into the most beautiful man on earth, you're like, no, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up for this.
We didn't want to go up and start like.
We would never go up to him when he's doing a thing at midnight.
We were just at your concert and it was really good, and he'd be like, thank you, and that you're scaring me actually. So we were like, we're just gonna leave it alone.
So the first time we saw him, we were like, that's good enough. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, I don't know how or why or who did it.
We were ready to pack it up,
aligned,
go home, because we were like, we both just made complete facial eye contact with Suho.
There it is.
And and we were like, so we can go actually.
So then we see him again, then we saw him again, and then we went to bed.
And we just sat there being like, we could literally, they are a mere stone's throw away from where we're sitting right now.
They made a whole show about this.
And it was really happening.
Door. Nothing else happened, but
there was no one was a cleaning service. No one fell in love. But we thought about it.
See him. I did fall in love when I saw him.
Right.
We told the story to let you guys know we're dating Suho.
Pretty much. It's been a long-term thing. That's why we waited so long. It's been a solid year.
We waited enough
of
time.
love.
We waited a whole year. Okay. Well, that was the whole story that we wanted to tell.
That was it. Times Square is scary, but does good stuff for us. Turns out.
All right. Bye.